Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your daily focus tarot for Friday. Hope you're having a good Friday. So we have the Ten of Wands. This can talk about feeling like you need to do it all yourself. It can talk about feeling a lot of burdens, feeling a lot of things that are weighing heavy on your soul in regards to this new path that you want to take, in regards to dumping this baggage. Someplace where you're hopeful, where you were trying to take a leap of faith. Maybe even you were a little bit too overly optimistic. The Seven of Wands, it talks about feeling exhausted and overwhelmed and giving up, feeling like you're being judged negatively all the time, like you're anxious or you're embarrassed. Most people are not judging you all the time. They're too concerned with their own selves or their own life. Just a side note. So this can talk about sort of like having an inferiority complex, or finding it extremely difficult to make this decision that you need to make. And it's impeding your success. It's impeding your ability to move forwards, to have this new beginning and start this new journey that's right for you. So you may need to get advice. You may need to look at your habits and your the things that you're doing routinely and seek advice on them from a higher source, from like a financial counselor, a therapist, career counselor, any sort of whatever you need advice for to help you out in the long term. You're trying to find your long-term stability. You're trying to find this balance between your health and your passions, and this new doorway, this new path for yourself out of the dark into the light. There's going to be some obstacles on this path, but just finding the path seems to be quite a bit of an obstacle for you. Okay, the Empress in reverse, or the Lady in reverse, it talks about like a codependency or dependency on others. It can talk about creative blocks, neglecting or repressing your feelings, and that leading to a deep disconnect. It can even talk about poverty or infertility. To me, it's talking about this disconnect because you also have rebirth in the reverse. So you have like this denial of what it is that you need to do. You have self-doubt. You're rejecting and procrastinating, and that's leading to stagnation and blockage because you're not letting go of the things you need to let go of in order to find your path, in order to move forwards, in order to open this new doorway that's going to lead you to stability. You're just denying, you're blocking, you're procrastinating with this self-doubt, with this disconnect, this deep disconnect from yourself. You're really procrastinating. So if you're this disconnected from yourself, the advice that you may need to get from somebody with this Hierophant, with this High Priest, it may be therapy that you need. Okay? In order to reconnect to yourself, to your goals, to your personal values, to get in alignment with those, and to not fear change as much, you could need to reconnect with yourself through the help of an outside person. Now, this Eight of Wands and the Hermit is telling you to go within, to find your intuition, find your inner light, find your strength within, and look for your path by going within. It's your path and nobody else's, okay? And you're the one who needs to find it and forge it. Nobody else can forge it for you. They can make part of the path for you, but they can't make the whole path for you, because everybody's path is unique, right? So this Eight of Wands, among the things it talks about, it can talk about fast change in air travel. To me, it talks about needing to balance your actions so that you can become more productive and efficient. But pertinent to this, it can also talk about a message, something coming down from above, whether that's coming down from your boss to you, or it's something from your intuition, this lamp, this light, your soul, your higher intelligence, your higher being, or the universe, gods or goddesses, whatever you believe in, giving you information. This Eight of Wands could be a message, something coming down from above, something that is going to help you find your path, help you find your way forwards, and you're going to need to go within to really understand it deeply. Now then, we've got Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the page, the first step in the journey is the page. The page is thinking about the situation. Pentacles are anything in the physical world, so they can be career and finances, which leads to material possessions or physical possessions like homes, cars, clothing, food, things like that. Or it can take on the meaning of, Pentacles can take on the meaning of your body is here in the physical world, not your soul, but the actual physical body. And so Pentacles can also talk about health. So you're studying, to me, this is more about finances than it is about health, but it could also be about your health, or it could be about both things that Pentacles are talking about. So this is pages studying how to have a new career, have a new financial beginning, have more of what it is that you want here in the physical world, really looking at it deeply and understanding what is going on. The Ace of Pentacles is talking about this new beginning. It's talking about waking up to what has happened in the past. When you're studying and you're understanding and you're maybe getting pages sometimes talk about when you're studying and you're learning, you can get an aha moment, a message, inspiration by the muses from that studying. Or sometimes pages talk about like an actual message coming in, like an email or a text. So you're getting this inspiration, this message. You're studying, you're figuring out how to have this rebirth in regards to the career and finances or the health. You're figuring out how to, you're waking up and figuring out how to go about this. And then the next step after the page is this Knight, the Prince. The Knight takes practical steps. He comes up with a plan, he sets out his goals, and then he takes practical steps to move forwards towards those goals, always keeping in mind what the long-term plan is, always keeping in mind the long-term goal, even when he's working on his short-term goals. He is very practical about that. So really look at what is going on that's holding you back, what your burdens are, and why you might be holding on to them. Really look for your new path. Get help if you need to. If you need a financial counselor, or if you need a therapist to help you figure out, your job, or a career counselor, or your bills, or your debts, or any sort of emotional stagnancy where you might be holding on to stuff you shouldn't be holding on to, then go ahead and get that advice. Go ahead and make your plans. Study the situation and then make your plans to move forwards. Okay? Have a great Friday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.